I know, I saw him setting up earlier, but he was...
All right, we're going to start with the individuals. First from Arcadia Junior, running 17:34, taking 10th, Charlotte Hopkins. In 9th place, a senior from Canyon Crest going to the University of Chicago, Katja Danayevich. 18th last year, 8th this year, running 17:30, a junior from Trabuco Hills, Anna Desormo. In 7th place, just a sophomore, first trip to the California State meet, San Juan Hills, 17:30, it's Carol Dye. 30th in Division II last year from Bullard, finishing 6th this year, running 17:29, Isabella Ramirez. From Buchanan, 12th last year, she's a sophomore, she ran 17:29, Molly Sundgren. 29th last year, 4th this year, running 17:22, Millie Bayless, just a junior. 5th last year, 3rd this year, from Santiago Corona, running 17:07, Braylon Combs. A 4-time state medalist, finishing 6th as a freshman, 3rd as a sophomore, 2nd as a junior, and 2nd as a senior, running 16:58, Holly Barker, Trabuco Hill. And your 2024 California State Division I champion, she was 33rd as a freshman, 3rd as a sophomore, and a 2-time state champion, running 16:46 for the 4th fastest time ever for Division I, Riley Blade. Now the individual teams, finishing 3rd with 144 points, running 89:58, it's Santiago Corona. Running a team time of 88:24, scoring just 57 points, Buchanan. And your 2024 California State Champions, first ever for the girls at Trabuco Hills. They scored just 48 points, running a new course record of 87:47. It's Trabuco Hills.
I want to thank our parents from Trabuco Hills High School for not only today and our support, but our support all season. This season has been a long one, and we appreciate all your willingness to put up with our early morning practices all season long and everything that we do. At the end, that's Coach Caitlin Johnson. We have a coaching staff. That's Coach Jessica Garcia. Our team, seniors, Holly Barker. Senior Sophie Sophie Guilfoyle, that is so bad. Junior Skylar Watts, junior Anna DeSormo, and junior Millie Bayless. We have a sophomore on this team, Violet Pinter, and we have a freshman, Evangeline Williams. We appreciate the state CIF for hosting this. It's a class act here, and thank you for your support. All right, go Blue.
Tears.
Yeah,
We're just so excited because I think
year of a
life.
It's been like a goal to win, but we've never even processed that like we can win this. It's like we were racing to win without actually comprehending like we can actually win state.
I think we've all seen each other like grow in practices, and like we never really realized that like actually like made an impact like in how well we did as a team. So it's like so enjoyable. We don't get to race Buchanan and Santiago except for like the first race of the season, which didn't go well.
That was Woodbridge wasn't our time, but I think just watching how far we've come this whole season, I'll say it, like seeing every single one of us like fall apart and then like just bring each other back up throughout the whole season has just been amazing. And to actually see us pull it together by this time of the year is incredible.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just so happy we got to finally just settle that debate, and I'm so excited for next week.
I think it's really cool to see how much we've improved from last year to this year. It's really incredible to see how much we've worked hard for this moment, and each one of these girls has been through something hard this year, and we've just come back from it and improved so much from last year.
It's just like insane. I get to look up to these amazing people, and they're setting the way for who I want to be as a runner, and I'm just like so proud to have them as a team.
I mean, this has been a pretty awesome freshman season, but it's been so fun to run with all these girls and just hang out with them, and they're so encouraging, and I'm so glad that we could all do it as a team. Super fun.
I think just throughout this whole season, we've watched like our ranking as a team just go up and down, off the charts, on the charts, and our coach has just been telling us like believe nothing, don't believe our rankings, right, Coach Kelly? like it doesn't matter, and honestly, that's helped us a lot because it helps us focus on our ranking is a ranking. I mean, we hadn't even raced Buchanan, so how could we be ranked ahead or behind them?
I had come out of the bathrooms and I ran over to Holly because I was like gonna do my agilities. I was like, they didn't say our name. They said third, but they didn't say our name. And then we heard later we were like fourth, and we're like, let's fix that. So yeah, I think our reaction was like none of us wanted to like believe that we were third when they came out. Like none of us posted it, but we were like, okay, so maybe we can do that.
I've kind of had like an interesting season, and even though I'm not really where I want to be or where I was last year, I know that everything that I do in a race is going to help my team, and I need to find every man, get every point that I possibly can, because I was like, I'm not about to let this one girl, if she was the fifth girl, I'm not going to let her finish before me and ruin it for my team. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to give that last effort for my team. So I'm ready for track. 3 miles is a little long right now, but that's okay.
It was really exciting. I mean, I wanted Skylar to be our fifth just because where she was at last year with her iron issues, I really wanted her to be there, but she was struggling a little bit last mile, and I was trying to help her out, and I just wanted to be a contributor to the team and help us, place as high as we could. So just like Skylar, just trying to give it my all for the teams.
It was a tough battle. It was really cool hearing all the people around us screaming both of the teams' names, and I really wanted to give it all I could for the team, and I know this has just been all we've been talking about since the beginning of the year, so we just really wanted to finally make that happen.
I didn't feel like Holly ever got mad at me, going in front of her or beating her in races, and sometimes that happens on teams, when you're starting to beat a teammate that usually will beat you, and that competitive behavior can kind of bring contention, and we just don't have that on our team, and it's honestly such a blessing because when Holly came back, it just all fell back into place. She started to race her best, and then I kind of just started to come behind her again, and that didn't overwhelm me either. It's honestly been such a great experience, and it's part of the process, and we're grateful to have her back from her struggle,
On a lot of teams and a lot of just sports in general, if you're used to running up front and then you have a teammate kind of running ahead of you, it might be some people might use the term oh, it's so demoralizing, it's so scary, but for me it was more inspiring than anything, just watching Millie's improvement, and it was just really motivating because we're always training the same, we're always showing up, and so to see her excel with the same training that I'm doing, it's I can do this too. I can't give up because Millie didn't give up, and so that dynamic has just been it has been a blessing this whole season. I was freaking out. They're go back, because I kept walking towards the finish line, and they were you have to go, but I couldn't talk. I was just watching, and I was waiting for the announcer to say, because I couldn't tell who was an individual or who was a team runner, and so the scoring, I couldn't keep count. I think they mentioned their fifth girl passed, and I didn't know if our fifth had beat their fifth or not, and so I was oh no, but then I was no, it's okay, because I had no idea where we were at, and then when they didn't announce a clear winner, it was we were refreshing that result page. Yeah.